Hi there. Today I'm going to share diversity and inclusion stories in the workplace and why they matter. That's part of my new series on amplifying diversity. So check out this series of videos and let me know what you think. All right? I'll see you at the next video. So one of the reasons why we need diversity and inclusion stories in the workplace is because there is often a disconnect among people at work. We all have different experiences and different biases that separate us from understanding how diversity and inclusion is so important. And so when we have those stories, we can actually create a better connection between employees. The other reason to have diversity and inclusion stories in the workplace is to build awareness. You are always going to be surprised by the number of people who haven't experienced or don't understand the different aspects of diversity and experience that people have out there in the workplace. So by sharing those stories, we have a greater chance of building that awareness for those who might be external to that. Diversity and inclusion stories matter as well because they are a pathway to inclusion. Most of the stories that you'll hear have a clear call to action to encourage people to reach out, to talk to people, to listen to their stories, to understand the diverse experiences that people have. And so that creates greater inclusion in the workplace. Having diversity and inclusion stories in the workplace is important because of validation. When you share those stories and you encourage stories, then people and employees feel validated, which greatly affects the culture of the organization as well as their productivity and happiness. So make sure you invest in those stories. Diversity and inclusion stories are important because the ultimate goal is belonging. You want to create a sense of belonging for your employees who are diverse in the workplace and make sure all voices are heard. So when you share those stories, you're creating that and fostering that community and sense of belonging. The other aspect of diversity and inclusion stories in the workplace is that you then empower your employees, and so that empowerment is something that employees will, greatly value from you as a leader or from the team. So giving them a voice, giving them a chance to share their experiences, it's all about empowerment. And the final reason why diversity and inclusion stories in the workplace is important is because you are empowering yourself as a leader. When you are a leader that is sharing your story or encouraging the voices of others to be inclusive and feel a sense of belonging, you are setting yourself apart as a thought leader of that inclusion aspect. So that's my series on why diversity and inclusion stories matter in the workplace. What did you think? Share your thoughts. Do you have any other ideas or suggestions on why those stories are important to have in the workplace? Share your comments below. Let me hear from you. If you want to reach out to me, you can certainly DM me or follow my content. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much.